With the increasing popularity of open fire cooking right now, more and more companies are cranking out new open fire grills faster than you can burn a hot dog. So today we are checking out a fresh new contender, the Captiva Design Santa Maria Grill. We are firing it up, breaking down the specs, and doing your first full cook. By the end of this video, you'll know how it performs, how it cooks proteins, and most importantly, is it actually worth your hard-earned cash and time? And we're doing it right here on Al Lunacy Queuing. What's up, my good people? My name is Al Lunacy, and this is Al Lunacy Queuing. Today we're taking a look at the Captiva Design Santa Maria Grill. Now, looking at the price, it's pretty reasonably priced. It's not the cheapest, but it's not too expensive that it's out of reach. Today we're going to take a look at the specs, then we're going to do a first cook. I'll show you some of the things that I really like about it and a few things that I don't. The good thing though, the things that I don't like about it, they're not deal breakers. So let's get into it. While Santa Maria grilling is deeply rooted in California's history, it so belongs to the vaquero, cowboy culture of the 19th century, because the Central Valley was heavily influenced by Mexican ranching traditions. The Santa Maria style naturally shares a DNA with the northern Mexican carne asada. Over time, the cooking method evolved from earthen pits to steel fireboxes fitted with a hand-cranked wheel. This signature wheel lets cooks raise and lower the grate, giving them precise control over heat from the intense open flame. Looking at the Captiva Design Santa Maria Grill, it is a much evolved design from the original Santa Maria grills, featuring 2 removable porcelain-enameled charcoal grates and 3 porcelain-enameled grill grates that require no seasoning, are rust-resistant, and are easy to clean. The adjustable crank system lets you lower the grates as low as 2 inches to a maximum height of 7.7 inches from the charcoal grate. On the left side of the grill is a convenient bottle opener, and just below it is a large, spacious spice rack. Down below are 2 wheels to make the grill easier to move around, and there is also a bottom shelf to store your charcoal or wood splits. To the right side of the grill is a handle, and there is also tool hooks to keep your grill tools organized. Just below the handle is a paper towel holder to keep things nice and clean, and to the front of the grill there is also a convenient shelf that folds down. Also included are 4 hooks to hang your proteins or veggies, and a nice extra feature is that this grill is already equipped with a rotisserie spit mount in case you'd like to add one later. Total cooking space of the grill is 666 square inches, and the grill has a total weight of approximately 100 pounds. Now let's take a deeper dive into the components of the grill. Okay, so we're getting ready to start the grill, and we do have the grill right here. I do have it broken down so I can show you some components of the grill, starting with the actual bed of the grill. And this is stainless steel, and you can see that this goes in the bed. Slides in like that, and that's the bed of the grill. Then we have the charcoal grates, or the charcoal baskets. And you can see that they're made of pretty thick steel. They're lined with the steel down here, and then they have 2 handles that you can place each basket in. And they're both lined the same way. Extra shelf. You can have it lowered down like this. It does have some legs, or you can actually put them up like this and raise it up a bit, and it gives you more like a warming rack. It does have these 4 hooks, meat hooks. We'll be using that in just a bit. And so let's get the fire started. Today we are going with 2 splits of post oak firewood on each side of both charcoal trays, and we are pairing it with my favorite lump charcoal by Bear Mountain Barbecue. It's quick to light, made of all natural hardwoods, 0 additives, with a clean burn and a rich smoky flavor. With some lump charcoal in the trays, I'm going to get more lump charcoal lit in a charcoal chimney. Once it is ready, I'll just dump it over the wood and lump charcoal in the trays. For me, this is the easiest method to do to get an even spread of embers throughout the grill. I use this method on all my grills, whether it's my live fire grills, a lead covered charcoal grill, or any one of my offset smokers. Now let's start working on our salsa. think our garlic is pretty much done, but we're gonna get our onions grilling and our navel oranges and our limes. We'll just try the garlic. We got her. We'll get these sausages to drip on the onions. So the smell of all these delicious proteins cooking on the open wood fire did me in. So let's get some tortillas warmed up to at least try some sausage in a taco. And here's a shot of that sausage taco with a bite already into it before I realized I hadn't turned on the camera. Sorry, but I just couldn't wait. These things are the bomb. Simply delicious. Throughout the cook, the grill was pretty easy to use and it contained the heat pretty good as well, with me only reloading it with a few pieces of lump charcoal only once. The meat came out juicy and moist. Now here's a quick tip if you're feeding a crowd. If you slice your fajitas and sausage for some tacos, mix them together and the fat from the sausage will keep your fajitas tasty and moist. Plus, it will let your beef spread further, keeping in mind today's beef prices. Bavette steak or flap meat has to be my favorite cut to use for fajitas. They are nice and thick, and I mean, look at this. It almost looks like brisket. Fantastic, delicious tasting fajitas, and all the other proteins tasted great as well. Now let's give you the lowdown on the grill. Now, when the makers of the grill, Captiva Designs, reached out and asked me if I'd like to review their grill, I really didn't know what to expect because I had never even heard of them before. But now, having tried the grill, let me tell you a few things that I really like about the grill. The grill was very easy to use and I didn't encounter any issues during the cook. I also like that it contained the heat pretty well. I really like having my rubs close by in case I had to touch up the meat with some seasoning, and the front shelf makes keeping bowls and plates like my onion salsa close by. An unexpected featured bonus was the mounts for the rotisserie bar were a perfect fit for the motorized only fire spit rod I already own, so I can't wait to try this feature soon. On top of that, being able to break down the components of the grill like the bed makes it very easy to clean and maintain. Much easier than other Santa Maria grills I own. The porcelain enamel coating on the charcoal trays and the grills definitely made it easier as well. Only time will tell how the grill holds up, and I hope to do a 3-month update if the interest is there. Now let's get to the things that I dislike about the grill. I noticed a few times that if I raised the grill too high, it would tend to get stuck on one side and I would have to reach over and move it down. In the future, I'll just have to be careful not to crank it up too high. Another issue is the limited clearance to fit a charcoal chimney under the cooking grill grate. If you notice, I paused before throwing in the charcoal to calculate the throw. Now, this is only a problem if you light your fire like I do, so it's not an issue for everyone. Overall though, the grill had more goods than bads, and I definitely feel that it's an excellent starter to intermediate grill if you want to get into open fire cooking. I'll have all the links for the different products used in the video description below. Now let's talk about the different promo codes for those interested. There is a 10% off affiliate link below that is applied at checkout and is valid till 7/31 of 26, and a 5% promo code that is valid till 11/30/26 if you're seeing this video after the first date. So that's all for this one, my good people. I appreciate you taking the time and checking out the video. If you enjoy product reviews and grill reviews like this one, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Till next time, my good people, take care of yourselves and each other. We'll see you on the next one.